So guys, if you guys are watching this off Twitter or Facebook, I'm watching this off Twitter, Facebook, retweet, like, share, comment, everything. If you're watching it off YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, the topic I wanted to tackle today was the Jose Mourinho, Manchester United, what's going on there. It's kind of tricky, you know, the loss against Brighton was just so bad. I think first half was one of the worst first half I've ever seen for Manchester United in a long time. And it almost had shades of, remember that time when Jose Mourinho was at Chelsea, the second stint, and these players were not playing for him and eventually he got sacked. It had similar shades of like players were just not there, you know, and especially with Pogba coming out as well and saying his attitude wasn't right. And this is the captain that we're talking about, the club captain on the day, saying that his attitude wasn't right and the player's attitude wasn't right. I mean, that is, it looks like it's falling apart. And I think what also hurts is just to see Jose Mourinho in the state that he's in. We're talking about one of the greatest managers to ever have been in the game, winning Champions League trophies in everywhere he's gone to, you know. And also he sort of brings pressure to himself and Manchester United. Funny enough, he brings pressure to himself and Manchester United in a sense that how do I put this? He was being asked about Liverpool and Manchester City. So Liverpool, he decides to say Liverpool are buying the title, and I'm just like, what are you doing, you know? And then eventually about Manchester City, and he was being asked about the documentary that City are bringing out of how they won the league amazingly, and he was just like, Manchester City can't buy class. They can buy the best players in the world, but they can't buy class. And I'm just thinking, Jose, are you losing it or what? Like, the best thing for him to do is to just deflect, you know, deflect, ignore. If they ask you about a DVD, just say you didn't see it. I don't know why he's commenting about having to, about Man City not having to buy class or anything like that. It's kind of like a little bit, I don't know, you know, and you sort of feel like you sort of ask yourself the question as a football fan, you know, is Mourinho gonna complete the season, you know? And I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think so, but we'll see as to what happens. Football, anything could happen. And to be fair, in Mourinho's defense, I felt the board did not back him in the signings that he wanted, or to bring in the signings to compete with Manchester City. And now with Liverpool having to invest the way that they did, imagine now being Manchester United and City has surpassed you, and now potentially Liverpool look like to surpass you too. It hurts, you know, it hurts. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but just watching it, if I was a Manchester United fan and seeing how City are playing, it hurts, that kind of stuff, you know. And seeing how Liverpool is doing, it hurts too. Like when you watch the first couple of games that have started in the Premier League, you sort of tell yourself, the first two teams that are guaranteed for top four is Man City and Liverpool. As for the other teams, we're not sure about Tottenham, we're not sure about Arsenal, we're not sure about Chelsea, and we're not sure about United as well. So as for Manchester United, I don't know how it is gonna go, but it's a depressing case of what's going on there. I don't know, and especially for Mourinho, what he's done in Europe, what he's done over the years, this is sort of tainting his legacy. I just hope he gets it right. I hope he really gets it right. But we'll see as to what happens. This is football. You guys can let me know what you guys think about the situation, but it's looking bad.